When focusing on the memory spell itself going wrong and bringing people from other universes, it could work since magic is drawn from the energies of the multiverse. And going by that logic, Steven using it again to erase the memory of Peter himself to send them back isn't that far of a stretch. But the spell's existence creates the question of why Steven or any other sorcerer never used it before or after this movie. Like using it to make Thanos forget about the Infinity Stones so he wouldn't kill half the universe. Or make Wanda forget about her children so she wouldn't come after America Chavez. Sure, Wong says it's dangerous, but from what we've seen, it's not a hard spell to do, and it only goes wrong when it gets changed mid-casting. Steven even used it to erase a Kamatage party from Wong.
That spell travels the dark borders between known and unknown reality. It's too dangerous.
We've used it for a lot less. Do you remember the full moon party at Comertage?
No.
Exactly.
And here's a better question. Why didn't Steven erase Mysterio's message from everyone's memory instead of Spider-Man's identity? Especially since the dialogue confirms that the spell can erase entire events and not just specific information. When it comes to the memory spell going right, the extent to which Peter's identity is erased is kept pretty vague. We know that people remember Spider-Man and what he's done, but they don't remember his identity, and the people close to Peter don't know who he is. In the extended cut released a year later, the post-credit scene does show how Peter's identity was erased digitally, with photos of his face being obscured, and footage featuring him would cut him out. And I wish they kept it in the main cut instead of having the post-credit scene be the trailer for Multiverse of Madness, because it would have saved the movie a lot of criticism. But, since this is a video on the theatrical release, I think if the writers went into extreme detail on the memory spell's mechanics, it would derail the movie's ending, since it instead focuses on how Peter is affected emotionally by this self-imposed isolation, which I'll expand on later. However, a way around that would have been to show the group photo with Peter's face obscured with all his things that he packed for his new apartment, giving the spectators enough of an idea of how deep the spell went. Much like how we see the GED book, so we know how Peter could attend college without graduating high school.